Loose Change Part 2. Fellas, it's important that we understand that we haven't been doing our part. Not just in the ways that they are willing to tell us every time. We do have to acknowledge those things the way that they tell us that we haven't been holding up to our end of the bargain, but on our own accord. So this is part 2 of the Brotherhood. We have to acknowledge the fact that we have made mistakes in what we have given the undeserving. See, we've gone through this whole time believing that we had to earn them and we had to prove ourselves to them. All right? And we've allowed them to get away with the fact that we don't really know how they feel until they give us some pussy. Just being honest. We don't know how they feel. We feel like it's a possibility that they are using us until then, or whatever the case may be, because in their minds, they feel like they don't have to do anything. All right? Now, that makes it hard to read. So, the thing about it is, I'm not telling you to treat a woman like shit. That's not what I'm telling you to do. So let me reiterate that. I'm not telling you to treat a woman like shit. What I'm telling you is, if you get to a point where you feel like you should start treating her like shit because she ain't giving you effort and energy, leave her alone. All right? Leave her alone. It's okay to turn a woman down. All right? It's okay to shut it down. They've been telling us this. If you feel like you're going to cheat, then just leave. Leave. All right? Leave before y'all have a baby. Leave before you. The basis of this is we have to start protecting ourselves from them. We have to remember we are the hunted. But we walk straight to the hunter. All right? We walk straight to the hitman, or hit woman, I should say. All right? Because if we understand what's going on, if we're really looking, and it goes all the way back to the 60s, if we're really looking, there is a system that is the conspirator. And then they sick the dogs on us. So all we have to do is get them pregnant or marry them. Okay? So that's why I'm telling you. I'm not telling you not to believe in the sanctity of marriage. That's not what I'm telling you. Because God put that here. If you find the right one, God will give you blessings tenfold. You and that partner of yours, y'all will receive blessings if you live right through and for one another. So I'm not telling you to discount the sanctity of marriage. What I'm telling you is marry someone that's worth the sanctity of marriage. That's exactly what I'm telling you. In other words, your screening process needs to change. What you are willing to take, it needs to change. What you are willing to do needs to change. We have to, and that don't mean, all right, she's just, if you look at the situation and you get to a point where you feel like you're investing all the energy and this person is giving nothing but sitting back but receiving, and that's all that person is doing, it's on you to pull all the way back. Don't pull back enough to where you feel like, okay, well, I'm comfortable just doing this and just doing that, because that person is still using you. So if they should come around, whatever the case may be, then they're coming back around to get that full effort that you were given before. But if she's not appreciative of your effort, if she doesn't appreciate the things that you are doing, the things that you are bringing to the table, the things that you are making sure she's good, or whatever the case may be, and she's not showing it through her actions, not just thank you, but if she's not showing it through her actions by actually caring about you, being nurturing, worrying about you, your well-being and stuff like that, because we always say we want peace. That's the only thing that a woman can give us. We're not counting your pockets. This is what we say it. Real men say. We're not counting your pockets. We want peace. If she's not returning that with being a nurturing woman, being a feminine woman, being bounce, bounce. We have to start bouncing on them before we get too far, before we get so sunk in. This part I am telling you from experience, okay? Before we have kids by somebody that we're not going to be with. See, we need to start valuing what family is. We need to start valuing what a father means to his son. We need to start valuing what a father means to his daughter and being there all day, every day, or not all day, every day, but coming home to your kids every day and so they have that presence in their life. We need to start valuing that shit because this shit that we're doing is not getting it. And as leaders, as the so-called leaders that we're supposed to be, we need to fix us. Like I said, we only can control what we can control. And that's how we cause change. And that's how we call for change. All right? Getting a woman that respects you and not settling for anything less than that is where we need to be right now. Because they are showing us. Social media is, I got a video I did 3-4 years ago. Social media is a gift and it's a curse. All right? It's a curse because it has brought us here to this point. But it also is a gift because they telling you exactly what it is, y'all. These women are telling you exactly what it is. All right? So it can't sneak up on us no more. We have to be wary of that. But let's stop being wary of that and still flirting with the shit and going and putting out, oh, I gotta try to fuck her one time. Take it as a loss, whatever you have done. If you've gone out to dinner a couple of times and she's not vibing or getting any closer to you, what I want y'all to understand is, and when I say we need to take responsibility, this is what I mean. Taking responsibility not only for what we have done as men, but taking responsibility for this culture is what it is because there are some dudes out here that are giving your love and respect is worth them earning, just like theirs, just like they believe theirs to be. All right? You're not the only one who need to be proving yourself. Okay? So on some real spill stuff, the biggest thing I want to say, when you get there, man, make sure you put her through the ringer before you select her. And I don't mean just make life hard on her, but really, if you have to get there and she doesn't want to be there for the trip, because that's where we are, y'all. They just want you to be there already. They don't want the trip. They don't want to help you build it. They want you to be. Personally, if I get there and I'm single and she wasn't in my life at all, I don't have a girlfriend or anything, probably nobody's going to make their way in. Because I can't, it's hard to gauge what you're there for. So I'd rather not. We could talk, have fun or whatever the case may be. Something happened, it is what it is. But it'll stay right there. But them letting you go through the ringer and bust your ass, and on top of that, some of them are trying to be obstacles that keep you from getting there and all of that stuff. Once you get there, do not make it easier for them to come in and reap the benefits of your effort and time that you had to do all of this shit by yourself. At some point, it has to stop, y'all. At some point, it has to stop. Because in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about on this video, it's the tricking off. It's the dudes that's out here doing all of this stuff to end up in the friend zone. And she just won't tell you. She keep telling you you got a fucking chance, and then she keeps showing you otherwise. She keep picking somebody else over you while you doing all of these things. And you being such a loyal person. I'm talking to the simps. Now, when I use that term, I use it all the way correctly. Because when I say simp, what you do doesn't make you a simp. How she responds to what you do, and if you keep doing it, if she's responding negatively, that makes you a simp. If you got a woman that appreciates everything that you do, what's simpish about that? If she loves you to death and she nurtures you and she's there for you and she makes sure your well-being is good, why are you a simp? You're not. But if you have a woman that you just doing shit for, and you at an uneven table, and every time you try to sit something on that table, that shit slides off because that's not what she wants. She don't want whatever you putting on the table, so it slides off into the goddamn floor. This is what I'm talking about. We got to stop that shit. Make them earn you as well. Make them appreciate you. Not make them. Make sure. You can't make them do nothing. Make sure she's really, truly appreciating you. And she's not doing that talking to you any kind of way, talking to you like a man, being confrontational at every turn, yelling at you, screaming at you just because she feel like it. Make sure that that lady knows how to be a woman at all times. That don't mean she has to be this timid, not talking person. I'm not telling you to get some quiet motherfucker that's just going to bore you to death. That's not what I'm telling you. But what I'm telling you is she needs to respect you. And that needs to be in her when you meet her. She needs to respect you. And she needs to understand how to communicate with you, understand how to talk to you. You need to understand all those same things about you, about her, and you need to be able to respect her just as well. And that's the part that you control. You control how you treat her. But once again, make sure those things are in her before you start jumping in and fully investing in someone, trying to win them over. Because if you've noticed, this is the one thing I've noticed. This is not the 80s. This is not the 90s. This is not the early 2000s. Those are the years that you could win somebody over with your effort. But if you look at all of these videos, you look at these videos that was on the late, great, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels video and platform. If you look at Kendra G's videos, if you look at all of these people who doing these things and interviewing these people, no one on those videos are going down there and listing characteristics, personal characteristics, behavior. None of them are saying, he has to treat me well. You know what they're saying? Money, cars, big dick, such and such, all worldly things. They don't even talk about somebody's character. So if it's not already in her to be looking at your character and to be appreciating your character, it's not coming. It's not going to be there. She will allow you to be there for her and do shit for her and bring everything you have to the table and then reward the motherfucker who's not doing it. They're telling you, you have to earn our femininity. They're telling you, we're not females. Don't refer to us as females. They're telling us this. So get you one who's perfectly happy and fine being a female. And don't accept anything less. You have the right to have standards and expectations, even if you don't voice them. Because here's the thing. If you come across a real woman, you won't have to voice them. It's already in her. You'll look at her and see a wife because of how she is, how she acts. And you'll want to give your life to her. All right? I am out. I got my word today. I went to church today. I feel great. And like I said, y'all, this time I'm going to put the link in there in the description box. If anybody needs help with their credit, I want to help you get to your spot. I want to help you be able to purchase a house. I want to help you be able to purchase cars. I want to help you be able to get started on a business. I want to help you be able to do those things, and I want to help you get right and put you in a place where at least financially you're secure. Not only that, I want to teach you financials. I want to teach you how to budget, how to do different things, like how to figure out your net worth, how to set up your will and trust, give you access to lawyers. These are all things, give you access to lawyers for any law things that you have. Then give you access to credit and tax lawyers. I can get all of that in one program, y'all. 11 different services on one program for a low price. And the price only gets lower with time. Every 3 months, it goes down until you get to 9 months. And once you get to 9 months, what you would pay for LifeLock just to protect your identity, which we offer identity protection. What you would pay for LifeLock alone, you'll be paying for all 11 services, which is credit restoration, credit monitoring. This is something that is worth its weight in gold. Essentially, this company will become your financial advisor. All right? Teach you how to build wealth, teach you how to utilize credit. If anybody needs help, this is meant for men and women. But if anybody needs help with this, I got you. Click the link, get my information, give me a call. I got you. I will take care of you, and I will be there for you for the long run. Like I said, if I can help you in any way, let me know. Show off.